Okay, now I'm looking at the left side elevation or the west side, and the corner board here on this corner, I did that as two separate pieces because the front corner, let me go to 3D view. The front corner starts at the top of the stone. Okay, the front piece and the side one goes all the way up. So I did it as two separate extrusions. Okay, the one back here, I just copied what I had created over on the garage side. I just copied it over here, rotated it, and realigned it. But it makes for a little bit different way of doing things because with this one on the front corner, I could bring it up, actually bring it up into the subfascia and then join those two pieces together so it looks kind of right. Okay. And then the one on the front corner, this one right here, I just brought it up to my soffit. Okay. Now back here, since this is an L-shaped piece, I've just brought it up to the soffit, and then I'll have to create a piece to fill in right here. Okay. Now the way that this one, when you look at your plans, you can see it's different than the front elevation. It's still the same kind of a thing here, but it's not as big. It doesn't come back out into the house here. It's almost flush, but not quite. So the way we're going to work on it, and I have, let me go to my floor plan. I brought in a section that cuts through the soffit right there outside of the right outside of the wall. And so that's where I'll be doing a lot of my work. And for me, this is grid line number 3 that I'm working on. And so let's see here. Wrong section, section number 1. Okay, so first thing I want to do over here is I want to fill in this little area here. And then I need to do an extrusion, a vertical piece here. And then I'll do my piece on the outside that matches up with the soft or with the fascia coming down. Okay, so model in place, extrusion, grid 3, and this one is going to start at 0 and come out 3/4 of an inch. And I want to pick that and pick that. And I'm going to go ahead and pick that. And then pick that. Okay, so let's pop back over to 3D. And so there you can see that's the little piece that I filled in. Okay, and yeah, I've got some interference right there, but I'm gonna go with it and see how it works. I may have changed that, but we're gonna see. Okay, and now I'm gonna join those two together. So well, come on, computer. Okay, I guess they're joined. Usually when you join them, it does away with that funny looking line there. So let me go to my sections. Yeah, everything's lined up there. So west. Okay, so it looks okay. All right, and so now back to the section 1. Here we go. And like I said, with the one on the front corner, you can just bring this piece up high enough so that it intersects with that. Next, I want to create this piece, and you can see it's inside of my grid line on the back side of my soffit. Okay, so I'll come here, do an extrusion. And we're going to start it at 0, but we're going to bring it out 6 inches. No, I want to start it at 3/4 and bring it -3/4. I believe that's right. I'll check that. Okay, so now then. How did it look over there? I got to go back and look. Sorry. Okay, inside the grid line. So pick lines, that one, and that one, and bottom of soffit there. And then we'll do another pick with an offset of 3/4. Now let's okay, looks good in that view. Looks good in that view. Looks good there. Okay. And so now what remains is to fix this little piece right here. And I'm just going to do that in this view since I can see my fascia. But I'll have to give it a serious offset. So we'll go back. Model. Extrusion. And this one's going to start at 6 and end at 6 3/4. So I'll pick lines. I'm going to pick the front of that, the bottom of that, and the bottom of that. So that looks good in that section. Looks good there. They're lined up. And I'll come back to here. And I'll try and join them together. There we go. That's what it should happen when it blends it together. I don't know why this one didn't. Try it again. I don't know. It's just not picking it up. Oh well. Let's see how it looks in hidden line. Yeah, see it's picking up there. So It's just weird why it won't join. Anyway, so that is how we're going to deal with the Cornice returns on these two ends. So, any questions? Shoot me an email, come by and, oh, let's see. Yeah, I pulled that one back, so that's just weird the way it shows up. So if you got any questions, shoot me an email, come by and see me, okay?